Yeah. Uh-huh. Huh. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Last reel spinning in a half-lit room. Dust in the projector, red velvet gloom. Old marquee missing half its name, but Friday night still brought the same old flame. Mr. Curtis worked the booth upstairs, kept every ticket stub in the coffee can there. Said this place held dreams before the rent got steep. Then dimmed the lights while the whole block sleep. Malik sat front row with a notebook ink, writing down scenes from the life he meant. Girl next to him had a script in the bag. Said she turned these streets into something they brag. Outside buses passed through the rain slick lane. Inside every frame made the hard days change. No stars on the screen that they couldn't become. Just one old theater where the future felt young. Last reel on Avalon, lights down low. West Coast stories, where the real dreams grow. From the back row seats to the city outside, every heart got somewhere to ride. Yeah. In the mission hit, people walk the hall. Old movie posters peeling off the wall. A cook from the diner bought popcorn for two. Said keep making things the world can't do. Malik showed verses to the girl by the door. She read each line, then she asked for more. Said, don't write like you're waiting to be seen. Write like the block already knows what you mean. Curtis came down with the house lights bright. Told them about a singer who began it one night. No label, no crowd. Just a borrowed mic and the voice so raw it made the room go quiet. Closing time came with the ring still near, but nobody left like they came in there. The theater stood old, but the feeling stayed new. Like every lost dream got another way through. Last reel on Avalon, lights down low. West Coast stories, where the real dreams grow. From the back row seats to the city outside, every heart got somewhere to ride. Yeah. Film burns out, but the memory stays. One small room can outlive the days. When the city gets hard and the lights feel thin, the story can open the door again. Last reel on Avalon, lights down low. West Coast stories, where the real dreams grow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Morning at the print shop, roller start to turn. Flies for where you fair, edges slightly burned. Maya checks the color sign, black and red. Dreaming up a magazine she keeps inside her head. Mr. Lee runs copies with a radio low. Says a good idea needs somewhere to grow. Stacks of school programs, menus, union signs. Every sheet carries somebody's unfinished time. Maya finds a poem in the customer's file. Reads 2 small pages, then she starts to smile. A kid named Leon wrote about a busted court and the way one clean jump shot could change his world. She prints an extra copy, folds it neat, leaves it by the register with the change receipt. No spotlight moment, no cameras in sight, just ink on the press and the future getting bright. Ink on the press, let the pages run. Stories from the block in the California sun. Every voice got weight, every dream got form. From a blank white page to a life reborn. By lunch, Leon walks in with his backpack loose. Asks for one more print, but he got no cash to use. Maya slides the copies across the counter slow. Says your words got rhythm, don't ever let them go. He reads the poem twice, then he starts to grin, like somebody opened up a door he been in. Outside kids take flyers to the basketball gate, calling for the fair before it gets gets too late. The afternoon crowd brings a band rehearsal sheet, a food truck menu, and a dance crew beat. Maya sees the walls fill up with handmade plans, different kinds of hope drawn by different hands. The closing time, the shop lights dim. Mr. Lee tells Maya, keep building your hand. She looks at the press and the paper stain flow, knows a small wound can become much more.
Ink on the press, let the pages run.
Stories from the block in the California sun.
Every voice got weight, every dream got form.
From a blank white page to a life reborn.
No platinum cover, no headline name, just a room full of people feeding one flame. When the world feels closed, let the words break through. A fresh page waiting for something true. Ink on the press, let the pages run.
Stories from the block in the California sun.
Every voice got weight, every dream got form.
From a blank white page to a life reborn. Oh, well, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Aye. 8:30 classroom with the humming lights. Wow. Rain on the glass and a stack of night notes. Jamal walks in with paint on his sleeve. Fresh from a shift, but he still believes. Miss Cartwright's vision across the board says every closed door can become a corridor. A nurse in the back takes a seat by the fan. A cook brings a book and a half-made plan. Nobody here came to play a part. They came with bills, with scars, with heart. One wants a business, one wants a degree, one wants to make room for her family to breathe. Jamal keeps beats in the back of his mind, turns lecture rhythms into lines at a time. No bright stage, no cameras around, just future talk in the small town sound.
Night class on Crenshaw, pencils on the page.
Yeah.
Real dreams, building at a different age. When the city gets loud, let the purpose stay clear. Every long road starts somewhere near.
Break time hits at 10:15. Coffee machine buzz and they laugh again. Nurse named Simone says she wrote a song about keeping faith when the nights feel long. The cook pulls sketches from a folded sleeve. A food truck logo, he refuses to leave. Jamal shares bars about the rent and rain. How a tired mind still makes room for change. Miss Carter hears them from the hallway door, says
that's the kind of truth worth working for.
She tells them dreams don't always arrive with perfect timing or a perfect life. Outside, the bus is cut through the wet straight low. Headlights slide where the palm winds blow. Class ends late, but nobody rushes away. Each one walks out with a little more day.
Night class on Crenshaw, pencils on the page. Real dreams, building at a different age. When the city gets loud, let the purpose stay clear. Every long road starts somewhere near.
No shortcut map, no lucky break. Just one more promise you refuse to shake. From the last road test to the morning train. Small steps turn pressure into change.
Night class on Crenshaw, pencils on the page. Night class on Crenshaw, pencils on the page.
Yeah. Shot. pawn shop bell with a busted little ring. Dust on the glass in the row of broken strings. Eli came in with the backpack and the plan, looking for a sound he could hold in his hands. Old drum machine by the second-hand amps. Missing 2 buttons covered up in stamps. Owner said it works if you give it some time. Eli heard the future in the cracked up design. No money for the newest, no studio room, just a bedroom desk in the borrowed bone. He counted loose change from a jar in his coat. Put down every dollar in the folded up note on the note with bars about the city getting rain. Late buses, tired eyes, and pressure in the brain. On the rhythm once, then he nodded slow. Said keep that truth, that's the part people know.
Pawn shop poetry, built from what remains. Old school soul in the rust and rain. No perfect start, just a beat and a dream. Turn the broken pieces into something clean.
Back home, Eli cleared the space by the wall. Ran one wire long through the hallway hall. Kick drum rough, snare a little off time. Stood the room change when he found that rhyme. Neighbor upstairs heard the loop through the flow. Knocked twice, then asked what the noise was for. Eli said, I'm trying to make the block sound real. She said, then don't hide what the hard days feel. She brought down breakers from my brother's oak crate. Soulful horn lines from a different decade. Eli found a break in the middle of side beat. Turned it into rhythm for the whole street to see. By sunrise, he had one full song on tape. No label, no crowd, no shortcut escape. Just a beat from a box that was left for dead. And 100 real stories running through his head.
Pawn shop poetry, built from what remains. Old school soul in the rust and rain. No perfect start, just a beat and a dream. Turn the broken pieces into something clean.
Every old machine got a pulse inside.
Every lost idea got a place to ride. When the world says no, let the rhythm reply. Build a little future from what they passed by. Pawn shop poetry, built from what remains. Old school soul in the rust and rain. No perfect start, just a beat and a dream. Turn the broken pieces into something clean.
Yeah, smoke pies, yeah. 3 a.m. paint still wet on the wall. Street gone quiet, but the colors stand tall. Alina holds a ladder with a sleeve roll high, watching blue turn gold under a freeway sky. Her brother brings water in the paper cup. Says, you've been out here all night, you should wrap it up. She says, not yet, this face needs light. Points to a kid with a book painted bright. Names from the block line, the bottom edge. Teachers, cooks, and the ones who led. No famous stars, no polished frame, just everyday people with a reason for a name. A train rolls by with the low still sound. Spray can shake on the concrete ground. She paints one line where the sunrise goes. Every city blooms where the people grow.
Mural before morning, color in the gray. Real life stories, finding their way. No bright stage, just a wall and a dream. West Coast soul in the midnight scene.
By 5, a baker opens down the street. Smell of warm bread in the drum like beat. He steps outside, sees the work in place. Says, that's my mother right there on that face. A bus driver stops at the red light long. Rolls down the window, hums along to a song. 2 young skaters circle near the curb, reading every painted line without a word. Alina adds hands reaching over the town. Not pulled by fame, not pulling folks down, just lifting the weight that the years put on. Giving the block something to lean upon. First light lands on the letters in red. Every color waits what the nighttime said. The wall stands still, but the message moves through every early shift in every pair of shoes.
We're love before morning, color in the gray. Real life stories finding their way. No bright stage, just a wall and a dream. West Coast soul in a midnight scene.
Some voices live in the beat of rhyme. Yeah, some live bold on a walk through time. When the daylight comes, let the whole world see what a neighborhood can choose to be.
Mural before morning, color in the gray. Real life stories finding their way. No bright stage, just a walk and a dream. West Coast soul in a midnight scene.